Hello guys, welcome back to Bullfields Workshop. Today it will be something special. I'm gonna make an unboxing video in regards of a Surron. So I know that you guys knew about these electric bikes, let's say bicycles or motorbikes, and yes, I bought one. I got sick and tired of riding a bicycle, and I said, no, I'm just gonna buy e-bike. So I said to myself, what e-bike should I buy? And I don't want to spoil the fun of bike riding with the e-bike, so I said, either I go full electric or not. So I bought a Surron. Long story short, there's a few guys, I mean all of us will eventually go on an e-bike. We will do this upgrade in our lives. But I'm the type of guy that don't want to spoil the fun of bike riding, just riding an e-bike because it's still pedaling. And I bought a Surron, and now I got the disease, I'm sick. And yes, who has a Surron knows that if you get a Surron, and even if it's stock, you will eventually do some upgrades on it, because you cannot help it. There's a lot of upgrades out there, and you say you're going to keep it stock, but it will never happen. This video is going to be exclusively in English, even though I have some Romanian followers out there. But I believe that you are smart enough to know and to understand what I'm saying. If you don't understand, and if you want any advice in regards of what I'm doing or saying here, you can always chat with me and give me a phone call. Yep, so I have the Surron here on my back, on my rear view. I bought a Surron, and it was like stock Surron. I got it cheap. It was in a bad condition. They kept somewhere almost outside, with a rusted chain and rusted bolts, and the fork was not working. But I managed to get some repairs on it, and now it's working like a charm. Of course, I didn't keep it stock. And I'm still upgrading. The first and the most important upgrade I did on it was replacing the fork with the Fox 49. The Fox 49 Kashima is for 29-inch wheels, so that's why they call it a 49, not a 40. That was a big improvement. Also the brakes, I put some Hope Pro brakes with 4 pistons for the front and rear. And I've changed the rear shocks, the rear suspension, with RockShox Vivid. Now remember this, if you guys don't know, the total length of the shock is 267 millimeters, if I'm not mistaken, with a 60 or 67 millimeter travel. The bushing size, however, it's 8 millimeters in diameter, and I only found the 24.2 length, and it's working like a charm. The only bushing that was in stock, it was a 24.2, so I ordered that one. Of course you can put 23.9 it will still work, but not a big difference in millimeters here, because if you put a bigger bushing or a smaller one, you're gonna either break the frame or it doesn't fit. Yeah, so this is the Surron in my back end. But today it's all about the unboxing of my new parts that I ordered from M2. I don't know if I'm saying it right. It's a website from France. There are 2 brothers there that are always improving Surrons, and they have a few parts for sale. Because I am in Europe, so I needed to order from a site in Europe, so the shipment will be fast. And I ordered the Nucular controller, P24F, and also I ordered some crown for my fork, some roller bearings, because the bearings for the fork here, the ones that they are stocked, it's like not good. Let's say it's too basic. And yeah, I just gonna make the improvement also on my bearings, on the headset bearings, and I've ordered also a battery lift cap, a battery cap lift. I don't know if I'm saying right. I want to mount also a bigger battery in the near future. Now I'm just riding it with the stock batteries. I have 2 batteries stock. And yeah, let's see what I have in the box. The box just came today, so I'm curious to see what I have here. This is the box. I hope everything is inside. I mean, I'm not quite sure how to set it up. I have seen some videos about this controller, but I have a friend that knows everything there is to know. Yeah, so right from the box I have a nice and cool key, how this called this, key holder from the guys. Yeah, oh sorry, this MTO, not W, MTO brothers. You can also see the website here. I don't know if this camera is focusing. Come on. Yep, that's a nice logo. I'm just gonna replace the one that I have with the liquid moly. But this one looks cooler. And here I believe there's a sticker. No, looks on your bike. Scan the QR code and tag us on motorbike. Okay, show us how it looks on your bike. Scan the QR code and tag us on Instagram. That's nice. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna tag the brothers. Huh? Do the ride. There's a nice logo sticker. Okay, you didn't see that one. It was too fast. Because the camera is running a little bit slow. Okay, and here it's the goodies. This is just the front cover for it. Because I have a surround. So I'm going to mount it on the surround. Here is not good. This is not good. Here I believe I have the battery. The battery lift cover. I got an 8cm one because I want to put a big battery on. It's pretty good. It's 3D printed. It looks good. But I'm not sure how to mount it in. I mean, I'll have to check that out. I believe it comes like this, but I don't know how. We'll see. We'll see about that. There's nothing here. Okay. Here I have the roller bearings. Headset bearings for it. This is pretty standard, but it's gonna be a big improvement from what I have now. So is the lower cup that comes pressed inside the frame. This is the one. This one will be on the top, pressed. This one I will not need. And this type of bearings, in the picture they look bigger. Check this out. Yeah, it's a nice sturdy China bearings, roller bearings. It's gonna perform very good with these bearings. It's gonna be stiffer. Okay. So, let's see here. Oh my god. I believe I need to watch a video how to mount this thing. Yeah, so there's a lot of parts here. I thought it's gonna be easier My God, look at this. A lot of plugs here and screws and I don't know what. And here in this box we have the display. It's a Nucular display. It's pretty sturdy. I believe it looks different from the older versions. Okay, here we have the display and we have the mounting hardware. All the mounting hardware and the plugs and everything. I'll have to see and check what this thing is all about. Okay. And here is the cherry on top of the cake. This nuclear controller is a little bit heavy, you know. It's not on the light side. And here we have the controller. Now, the size of it is not too big. It's quite small. I mean, if you compare it with the new version, with the stock version for sure. It looks cool. It's heavy. It means it's good, no? Yeah, and we'll see, because now the fun part starts. How to mount it in. That's the big problem. I mean, all the videos, they will show you that, okay, this is very easy, you just do this and just do that. It's a piece of cake and you don't need to worry. And, you know, the cables, they look quite just plug and play. This one, they look also plug and play. The only thing I don't know is how to use these things. They look like plugs, pins to replace if you got one broken. I mean, this is how they look. I don't think I'm going to use this. This is just for spare. I believe so. We'll see about that. Yep. And that was it. And now I'm going to start working on the bike. I'm going to show you guys the bike also. Oh, my camera was like almost falling down. So this is my piece of work. Now everything is stock in regards of power. The engine, the motor, electric motor is the same. The controller is the same. The only thing I upgraded is mechanical. The fork, it's a Fox 49. The handlebar, I mounted the fun handlebar because it is fun. Of course, the brakes, the whole brakes. Display, I mounted a nice mount here. I made it for it, but now I don't need it anymore. It's gonna disappear. Yeah, and that's about it. Also the proper stem here, proper direct mount stem, and the shock, the rock shock, Vivid. I mounted 400 LB, let's say, spring, because I wanted to be softer. And that's about it. Everything else is stock. Also, I will get some new rims from Milk Racing, 185. The width of it 185. So I'm gonna try to build the wheel, build it myself, of course. The rear one with 185 and super strong spokes, and the front one also the same, 185, because I like my wheels to be the same, front and rear. I mean, I'm not that kind of guy that wants it to look like a motorbike. No, I want it to look good, and I want it to perform as I ride. I mean, how I ride. I don't like it to be according to a specific model or according to a specific type of off-road motorbike. No, I just want it like I want it and how I like it, and how I can control it. Yeah, and that's about it. Now I'm gonna take out the fork because I need to mount the headset bearings, and when I will take out the fork, because I don't want it to get in the way of what I'm doing here, I'm gonna mount the controller also. Of course, the battery is off, and off we go. Now this thing here is a little bit on the loose side. I don't know why. It's supposed to be here, so I can just actually, it's a little bit loose. I mean, it's not that loose. It's like a fixed. If I press it in, I don't think it's gonna move. I don't know. I will just put some Loctite here around the edges, so it will not give me any problems in the near future. I mean, there's nothing else that I can do. I mean, I can put just cut from a juice from a Coke can, and just put a little bit of that slim aluminium foil on the edge, so I can press it in tight. But I don't know. Wow! So I got it out. That's a lot of work, my man. I'm telling you, it's a lot of work. It was like you need to take the tilt sensor out, you need to take the horn out if you can. You need to unplug everything, and then this thing just pull this wires here, these plugs, and it will come out. But you need a lot of patience to do that. Yeah, it's out. The bike is almost dismembered. Let's see the difference in weight. So this is a tilt sensor. You need to take it out. I don't think I'm going to put it in. Let's see the difference in weight here. In weight. Kilos, yeah? Because you're not in... So the original one has 1.9 something dark side. And this mother has I don't know how much, 1.3. So it's like almost 500 grams out. It's not a lot, but you see the performance now. Yeah, so this thing is definitely out. How can I install it? I mean, it doesn't come. This is the only thing I don't like about it. It doesn't come with a paper that gives you some pointers and how to install it. I mean, of course, you can go on the website and check how to install it. It's good. There's a lot of YouTube videos, of course. But it would have been nice if it had a paper there, you know, just to check it out. That's how it goes. I mean, the plus and minus come here. That one I saw. The plugs for the engine, they come here on this side. And here is very easy because you have all the plugs that they are connected and they come in their special place. Now the thing is, of course, I'm gonna mount it like this. This is the way, because the wires that come from the engine, they come from the motor, they come here, and the wires that come from the power, plus and minus, they come from up. And I think this is the correct way, no, to put it in. There's no other way to put it because you have not. Oh, we have some extenders there. Let us check, because I saw some extenders, yeah. So these things, I think they are for the engine, for the motor, to extend the wires, because if this thing comes in the center, something like here, you need to extend the wires that come from the engine, from the motor, just like this. And plus and minus, there's a lot of wire here, plus and minus. It's a long one to put it in. And this plus and minus. Yeah. And then you get the stuff. I don't really like this type of extender. What to do? Let's see the mount. Now the mount will come just like this. Okay. Yep, so you need to take out also the screws that hold the old controller. You need to take the mount completely out in order to install this. So I'm just going to take it out Let's see how it goes from there. Oh my God. Okay, so we took the mounts out. Let's see how it. See some holes here. I don't know for what. These holes, and I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. Fly away. I believe I can flow. See me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. Woo! My God, takes forever. Who says it's gonna be easy? Who said it's easy? I'm gonna kill that guy. Shoot him in the head. Oh my God, this is how it is. This is how it's going to be. But how? Where? And when? How are we gonna put this thing here? Why does it have these two holes? Oh, I see two holes there. Oh my God, I see them, huh? No? Yeah. I don't think I know how to put this thing here. I must check a tutorial, because this is a nightmare. But if I take this thing out, let's see. If I take the tilt sensor mount and put it back, yes, we have a winner. Yeah. So the two screws from the top, they come mounted on the tilt sensor mount. Yeah. I don't know what to do, to put it in, to put it out, this tilt sensor. It's not that heavy. But it's good if you fell down, the engine will cut off. So there's no risk of you keeping your hand blocked on the gas. I think I will put it in back. I'll put it back. Yeah. Put it back. But before we put it back, yeah. So after I did some research, it's quite easy though. You can find everything on the Nucular page, the website, on their website. So I didn't know. I knew everything how to put it in. I didn't know how these three cables are tied in according to the colors from the motor, but as they say, it doesn't matter which one you pick, because this thing knows, and once you start it, it automatically it knows which wire goes in what slot. So here it doesn't matter, you can put it anywhere you want, because this thing will know, and it will set itself after that. Yeah, so here very important, and also I'll take the camera for you to see. You see here, these cables, this one is for the display, and all these cables, they come on inside the controller. Now the controller comes mounted in with this side up, yeah. So I had to check which cable goes where here on these plugs. So I installed the cables from up down, and you know, I took notice what side they are plugged in. So I put the left side with these two ones, they come here on the left. The right side, these two, they come here on the right. So after you put all these cables in, there's a little bit of hassle, but you will manage it eventually. So after I put all these cables in, I have to mount the bracket for the controller. It comes like this, and after I mount the brackets, I have to put in all the connectors, and also the plugs for the motor itself. And after that, I have to mount the key lock here, and all the stuff, and the battery cap, and all that thing all over again. Yeah, it's not an easy job. I mean, it's not something that anybody can do, but if you have a little bit of patience, you will get it eventually. I mean, it's easy because all the parts, they come fitted in, and you have the screws and all that stuff, but it's not that anybody can do it. I mean, it's not that easy. So now I have the Nucular, so I'm going to show you this display here. You have to unscrew, oh sorry, you have to unscrew the top cap. It's a plastic cap that comes with 4 screws, and here you have the plugs for it. Of course, you can mount a lot of stuff here. There's a USB, I see here, port. There's a lot of ports for if you want to put 2 controllers and all that stuff, but we are only interested in this plug, the system plug, because we only have one wire that comes from the controller, because it's a Surron Light BX, so it's an off-road version. So this wire that comes from the controller comes here, and after that we put the cap back, and everything should work, and this is how it's supposed to be. I didn't see also, because here we're gonna have some holes left. I didn't see anything that we can put in, so we can stop the water coming in. But I think I'm just gonna put some hot glue on the holes that are remaining, and that should be it. Yeah, so now I'm gonna start mounting this piece of machinery, because it's getting late, and I'm getting bored, and I'm getting tired. And after that, let's see how it goes. Okay, so this is how it is, brothers and sisters. I finished with this setup. I'm gonna show you guys now what's going on here. So this is how it looks. This is the one that comes on the display, this cable. And this is how it looks. Also, I had to put the motor cables on. So now I'm just going to install everything from the top to the bottom. Also install the bearings for my fork, put everything together, install the display, and we need to see if it turns on. I will try to do some setup, but I don't think I have the time now, but I think will get back to you guys and do it tomorrow. Okay guys, I finished with this piece of machinery. Oh my god, I'm telling you that motor protection, when you put it in, it will never fit. You need to bend it, make sure that the bike is staying on some kind of mount there, like I have it, like this one, the original one. Yeah, and make sure that is well rested, because you will have a problem putting those screws back. I mean, there is a pretty good fit there, but it's not like 100% accurate. So I installed the cables, I put the battery on, and now I'm just gonna see and check if it's starts. I mean, if everything is good, because I'm just gonna tune it up tomorrow. I don't have the time and not the patience now for it. Okay, let's see if this thing is gonna start. I just put everything back here. Yep, this battery I have 55% on. And we have liftoff. So this one is the forward button, this one is the back. This is what I know for now. Yeah, anyway, I'm not in the mood now to set it up. I'm just coming back tomorrow, and of course I will make a video regarding this thing. But for now it's good. It's starting up, and that's the most important thing. Hey guys, so I'm back with the setup for this thing. You know, my friend came over and tried to help me with this controller. After a while, he gave up. I mean, he did something, but it was not complete. The bike, the display was not starting with the key, and all that stuff was not working. So, long story short, I just went on their website and downloaded the configuration for the Surround on micro SD chip, micro SD card, and then I put it inside the display. It just goes inside the left side, and from the display loaded the configuration inside the controller, and that was it. The bike was working how it's supposed to. The sport and mode was working. Everything was good. After that's it. That was before I rode it outside, because after I rode it, I've noticed that I have another problem that I will explain to you later on, and you will see. The thing is, my old Suron had a 32 amp battery, so the discharge amps were too high for it, so I had to adjust it a little bit, because the motor was cutting off. But I mean, that is the best advice that you can get. Just follow the instructions there for the first setup, and after that just download the configuration. It will be very easy and you will not have any headache with setup. Okay guys, so this was the problem. I mean, at full throttle in mode 2, I mean in sport, the engine was cutting off. So I had to ask again my trusted friend and this time he gave me a pretty good advice. He told me to cut the phase amps. So you go to control modes and in speed 2, phase 2, you just put 400 amps, and also on the battery too, you put 90 amps, because my battery was the older version. I told you the 32 amp 60 volt 32 amp battery. So at full throttle the motor was cutting off, so basically the controller sucked all the life from my battery. But next day I sorted out. I mean, I just did this setup and it was good. The best advice that I have for you guys, I mean, stop watching videos on YouTube in regards of how to set it up. Just go on their webpage. They have a Telegram chat. They are very responsive. So any problems you have, you just ask there and you just do the stuff right. So do it as they say, because if you have a problem or anything like that, or if you mess something up, you lose the warranty, and I mean, it will give you headaches, and it's not worth it. Yeah, so this is it. I will put a video also with a night ride. I mean, it was pretty dark to see how this light is gonna show in the dark. I mean, the video quality is a little bit on the negative side, but what to do? Okay, I think I'm pretty satisfied with the controller. It it works good, and the power is there. And I'm just, I mean, also there's a pretty good advice if you want a good power increase. Yeah, the controller is a good way to go, but the best thing you can do is get another battery, a bigger battery. The bigger the battery, the more power you can get on the bike. I mean, this is how it is. Okay, thanks for watching, and if you like my video, and if you want to see more of this Suron adventures starting from today, you will see more. I mean, you will see also how I will change the the rims and put the wider rims and wider tires, and maybe put some paint on it and change the spokes, and build a bit bigger battery, and yeah, we will have fun together. Yeah, you can share it, and you can subscribe to the channel, and we will have fun together.